So today's electrical day. I got some electrical work I need to do. It's a good day to do it. We have some electricians doing work in the house right now, so power is secured to the property. And I need to fix this because it's a safety issue. So earlier this year I was back in the United States, and while I was gone in January, which is for the American people, that's summer down here, winter up there, we had to have our pump replaced on the pool. It got burned out. And at the same time we had a heater installed with it. And the heater was installed, but it required quite a bit of amperage, and the wires that were run to run the pump in the pool were enough for a pump, but not for a heater. It draws about 30 amps. So they did a quick fix. If you look down here, here's the wires. Then it runs over here into the ground and attaches to the wires coming from the house that goes to the shed. So I'm going to dig this up, and I'm going to put in what's called a little black bucket for the wiring, and I'm going to run the new wire all the way to the pump. I think the first thing I'm going to do is just dig a hole and get the wires connected, get the little black bucket put in. So this is the black bucket I'm talking about. And get that portion done. I'll have to go buy some different kind of conduit covering to put in the ground and then run it over to the pump. So I'm going to have about 7 meters of digging, but that's all right. Anna's going to plant stuff here anyhow, so I definitely want to dig and make sure it's down deep enough that it's not going to be a problem. I just don't want to damage the insulation on this main wire here. Let's see if I can use these to strip that off. There we go. Well, the electrician guys are almost done. So I already wrapped up one side of this, and I'm just going to follow up with some electrical tape. Ever have a job you just don't want to do? So now I need to dig a trench along here over to there. But I know Anna's going to plant flowers here, so I'm going to put the cable down for deeper just to make sure she doesn't accidentally dig it up. I am going to be using this yellow conduit. I know it's not the right kind, but the previous electrician used it all the way to the house, so I'm just going to continue using the same. It probably should be the black conduit from what I understand, but I think it'll be fine. But yeah, worst part about it is going to be the digging. Once it's dug and it's put in there, it's 2 screws and it's back together. I think that's why it's so irritating to do this, because there's more work in the digging than there is actually the assembly at the very end. All right, not going to bore you with the digging. We'll speed it up, show you some short clips, and then get the wire laid in there. All right, the not so fun part is done. I'm not sure this is going to be a fun part either, but it is what it is. I probably should have strung this out, but we'll just find the ends, put them together, and then we'll try to run it. I'm tired, and now I feel lazy. I don't want to get up and string this out. And I'm wondering if I should tape these together or just try to push them through like this. All right, let's go. Well, I decided to string it out, so I'm going to see if it's going to work a little bit better. Well, look at that. If I would just strung it out, it probably would have been fine quicker. Oh my God. All right. We're not doing anything fancy here, so I'm just going to tape these together. They're going to go out the same side. We're gonna go down here to the other end. I think I want to have it wired up before I bury it. So. That yellow tubing I'm going to pull out. I'm going to use mine, and then the hard part will be getting it to come up into there. But I need to tape this to my wires, run it underneath here, up and under, and then and I just made my first mistake. See this pipe? Yeah. I didn't run it underneath there. I think we can see. Yep. Back to this. on, got the yellow. I actually thought that was going to be a lot harder. Thankfully, something is going simple today. At least this part is. Alright, I got a little bit smaller screwdriver, but, or flathead I should say. Alright, it's wired up. Now all I have to do is bury it. We're all done. So, turned on power. Got power. It's running. Here's my amp meter. Got about 2.2 amps just with the pump running. Turn on the heater. Look at that. 28 amps. Woo! That's an electric bill. Anyways, I feel better. It's a bigger gauge wire, so it's the appropriate size for the amount of current that's being drawn. I confirmed that with the electrician that worked on our house just recently. And the other thing that's nice is after he rewired the house, this pump and the shed are all on one phase that's coming into the house. Originally the whole house, the garage and out here was all on the same phase. The wiring was terrible. But anyways, that's a completely different story. But now it's been evened out across all three phases, and thankfully the shed and the pool area is now on their own phase. So this job's done. Thanks for watching. I'm tired. It's time for an IPA. Click like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.